Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Seen and Strong podcast. I'm Ruby Durrell, a personal trainer, movement and wellbeing coach, and founder of Seen and Strong. I wanted to use this first episode to introduce myself, share why I've started Seen and Strong, and talk about some of the lessons I've already learned from older adults. Through my work, I've become increasingly passionate about helping older adults stay active, independent, confident, and connected. And over time, what I've realised is that healthy ageing is so much more than exercise. It's about confidence, it's about purpose, it's about community, and it's also about the little things that help us maintain our independence every day. So you may ask, why older adults? I think as a society, we often overlook the things that matter most as we age. We talk about exercise, health, and fitness, but I'm learning that aging is also about confidence, connection, having a purpose, feeling like you have a purpose, community, and independence. That's where Seen and Strong came from. Seen and Strong is about helping older adults stay as active as I can help them be, to be independent, connected, confident, but it's actually also about how we think about aging and recognizing the value, wisdom, and experiences older adults bring. I've learned so much and in such a short space from the older adults, and it's given me a different outlook on life, and it's pretty phenomenal actually. The characters that I've come across are incredible. We forget that, they were young once and they have so much wisdom and they're so overlooked and they have so much knowledge and they would love to share if we just gave them the time. One thing that I recently came across from a lady that I met, she told me that she stopped buying a particular soup from a brand because she couldn't open the lid. It'd become too difficult because she's got arthritis in her hands. Obviously, at first, it sounds like a simple story. It's just a tin of soup, right? But for me, it highlighted something even bigger. It highlighted how independence often lives in the little things that we, as younger adults, take for granted every day. And she was too embarrassed to ask for help because it made her feel inferior. And that's such a horrible feeling because why should she feel that way? There's no shame in it, but again, it's an overlook, an oversight. And another conversation I had with a lady called Dorothea, who told me how important it is to know what day it is. Again, sounds simple, right? But when she was talking about routine, structure, having a purpose, and keeping the mind active. And that's another thing, cognitive, to keep the mind active. So these conversations are teaching me so much. And one of the biggest lessons I've recently learned also through this experience that I've gone through and finding my niche within the last year, that building brick by brick, whether it's building strength, even personally for me in the gym, building confidence, building relationships, or building a business, and literally all starts with the small actions repeated consistently over time. And that's exactly how I see Seen and Strong. It's one conversation, it's one session, one person, and one brick at a time. So my hope for this podcast is to share stories, conversations that I fall upon, meeting different people along the way, the lessons from the world of healthy aging, and hopefully more people understand what really matters as we get older. And another thing for my vision is to make sure people are seen and heard, and that they feel their face lights up when they see that you're actually invested or want to listen to them, and not just, turn up, yeah, okay, great, that's fine, bye now. It's actually making that connection, and their face just lights up. And when you repeatedly go back and see them, and they're just so happy to see you, and you could be the highlight of their week. And for me, if I can get that message out there that older people, older adults, they deserve to feel they are still, valued. Because imagine me sitting here now, as one day I will be older. I don't want to get to that stage of my life and feel, oh, don't worry about her, she's old. No, I don't feel that's okay. So I'm so passionate about helping recognize all these people, all these older adults that feel insignificant because they're overlooked. So, thank you so much for listening to my first episode. I'm excited to have you here, and I'm looking forward to sharing more stories and conversations with you soon.